Hey, what's up guys? Welcome back to the Arsenal Football Manager series. Today we are featuring two more Premier League games. Of course, the Premier League is all we've got to focus on now as we come towards the end of this fourth and final season at Arsenal. It's incredibly tight at the top. Newcastle and Leeds both at home today. I really want 6 points. But as usual guys, before we get into today's episode, if you do go on to enjoy it, please do drop a like. It's massively appreciated. Don't forget to subscribe to the channel as well. If you are new, hit that little notification bell. It'll let you know every single time I upload. So let's have a look at how we have been getting on off camera. Of course, in the last episode, you saw our Champions League exit to AC Milan. Absolutely gutting to lose on away goals. We've played 3 games off camera, starting off with Liverpool, where we managed to get a 1-1 draw. We actually scored both goals in this game. And we got off to the worst possible start. It was an own goal from our centre-back, Ibanez. As Salah took the shot, it was going way wide. It rebounded off Ibanez into the net. But we plugged and plugged away, which was what was really pleasing about this game. And right in towards the end, I think it was the 88th minute, Nicolas Pepe managed to win us a penalty, and he duly converted it as well. That was followed up by, I'd say, a disappointing draw to Crystal Palace, who were bottom of the Premier League, but our cause wasn't helped in the fact that Thomas Partey got sent off in the 27th minute. So we managed to come away from there with a point, which is disappointing but okay at the same time. Unfortunately for us, this was our game in hand. And then finally, off camera, we played Brentford. We won by 2-1. We beat them 6-1 in the Cup earlier on in the season, so I was hoping for a big victory. We didn't get it. We did put in a good first half performance. Dominic Szoboszlai in the 23rd minute. That was after Gabriel Martinelli had put us in the lead in the 2nd minute. They pulled one back even just before half time. And in the second half, we did look a little bit shaky. But we managed to come away with all 3 points, which is what matters. So let's have a look at this Premier League table, which is incredibly tight. 30 games we played, same as Liverpool. We sit on 73 points, 2 points behind Liverpool, 5 points behind Manchester United, but we have got 3 games in hand over Man United. So if we can win some of those games, we could go back to the top. The goal difference, especially between Liverpool and Arsenal, is minimal. It's 3 goals. It's going to be an incredible end to this season. And what I'm going to do over the next few episodes is I'm going to show you every single one of these remaining games live. So we'll do 2 games an episode. Today we'll do Newcastle and Leeds. The next one will be Brighton and Man City. We were meant to be playing Man City today, but the game got moved because of the Champions League and other cup commitments that Manchester City have got. So that fixture's just been moved down the list a little bit. But 2 home games today against Newcastle, who are 10th, and Leeds, who are 13th. We need to get 6 points out of those games. Absolutely no doubt about it, in order to keep this title challenge going. Right, so first of the 2 today then, I think we've played Newcastle like 3 times on camera this season, and they've always done really well against us. So I am a little bit apprehensive. Of course, our former player, our former hero, Pierre-Emerick Aubameyang, is over there. Hopefully he doesn't score against us today. But Ramsdale's going to start in goal. Taylor, Gabriel, Ibanez and Aarons at the back. Barella and Aouar in central midfield. Martinelli on the left. Saka on the right. Szoboszlai in the advanced playmaker role. Luka Jovic up front. On the bench, Bellerin, Esposito, Guendouzi, Reina, Icone, Nketiah and Ortiz. We have got some major injury worries as well. Plus 2 suspensions. Saliba is out, suspended at the moment for picking up multiple yellow cards. Thomas Partey for his sending off against Crystal Palace. That was actually a 3-game ban. But we've got injuries to Milinkovic. He'll be back in about 4 days' time. Nicolas Pepe is back imminently. Kieran Tierney is long-term, 3 to 7 weeks. Marcus Edwards, 4 days to 2 weeks. We may catch him before the end of the season. We will see. Luckily for us, Esposito is just coming back from injury as well. Although he's on a little bit of a goal drought. He hasn't scored in 5 games for us at this moment in time. He's missed the Palace game and the Brentford game through injury. But if we have a look at his injury history, this is what he had last time. Twisted ankle, They said 3 weeks. I was a bit worried that he was going to miss the rest of the season. We thought it was a broken ankle. But luckily for us, he is back. He's on the bench today. May come on and make an impact. So let's get into this first game. Fingers crossed, 3 points. We really, really need it. Right, here we go then. We should have enough today, hopefully. There is our side once again. Let's have a little look at the Newcastle team that is going to be put out there. And Aubameyang does start up top. They've got Bentaleb. They've got Hayden as well. They're a very dangerous side, Newcastle. Comfortably in mid-table. Nowhere near relegation. Not quite near the European places either. So they've not got an awful lot to play for, apart from pride. But kick-off is upon us, as Tom FM would say. Come on, boys. Let's go and get these 3 points. Right, we just fired the boys up a little bit. Half an hour in, almost, into this game. No highlights whatsoever as it stands. Here comes the first one. Ball into the box from Newcastle. It's a little bit of a mess. Martinelli ends up clearing that away for a corner, but it looked a little bit shaky in the box there. As we clear once again, here's Bentaleb for Newcastle in the yellow today. Back towards Simpson. Highlight ends. Still nothing from us. I think we might have to demand a little bit more. Maybe give the boys a bit of a serious talking to at half-time, because we need these 3 points. But right on half-time, there is a highlight. Ball's brought down by Taylor on this left-hand side. As he comes forward, tries to find Martinelli. It's sloppy once again. Szoboszlai gets there, though. Into the area, shoots straight at Ospina. And that should take us into half-time, where we're going to give the boys a little bit of a kick up the backside. So the midfielders and the attackers have really had it in the half-time break. We're going to fire up the team. There's not been enough creativity. I'm thinking that we may need to bring on Esposito shortly, especially up front, because we're not doing much at the moment. Right, we've made 3 changes and we've gone ultra attacking. Esposito is on, Reina is on, Icone is on. We're going to demand more out of the boys. There's not too much more that we can do here, but this has been a terrible game from us. It really, really has. And with just 10 minutes to go, it's not looking like we're going to get much out of it, but there is a highlight. Is it a late one? Icone down towards Max Aarons, get past his man, ball into the box, cleared by Diop. Only as far as Barella. We need to win today. We really do. Here's Greg Taylor. Into the box, goes down. That's going to be a penalty. We don't even need to consult VAR. That's definitely going to be a penalty. And is this going to get our season back on track? I'm very concerned with how poorly we are playing at the moment. Who's going to step up and take this? It's Esposito. And he scores his 32nd goal of the season and should hopefully give us all 3 points. Let's just move back to balanced. Oh, what a relief. Because yet again, we have not been brilliant today. Oh, there's another highlight. Please don't clear this. Let's get a second and just keep it calm. Ball cleared forward by Bentaleb. Easily picked up by Ibanez. He's got Taylor on this left-hand side, who's not played for a few weeks, so I'm pleased with his contribution today. Back towards Barella. Szoboszlai is there. Barella again. We just look a little bit unsure and not as decisive as what we normally are. Here's Taylor. He's got it taken off him by Hayden, but it's given away to Reina. Esposito's there, tucks it away, and that will be all 3 points at the Emirates Stadium to Arsenal. And there's going to be another highlight. Can you believe it? Here's Aarons, back towards Aouar. Aarons again. Ball in, Reina's there, and it's 3-0. You'd think that this had been easy today, but basically Newcastle have collapsed in the last 5 minutes and made this look really comfortable for us. This is really going to help our goal difference as well, which is fantastic. We need to keep up with Liverpool in terms of goal difference, but the substitutes have really come on and they've sorted it out for us today. Of course, Reina and Esposito both coming onto the field. They're the ones that have got the goals and the glory. We deserve to win, but it wasn't a good performance. So Manchester United won as well earlier in the day. They beat Leeds by 3-0. We move up to second place. Goal difference 50, exactly the same as Liverpool, but we'll move on. I think Liverpool probably play on the Sunday, so we'll check their result. Right, so Liverpool don't play over the next few days. I'm just checking the Sunday fixture. So we've got Villa and Fulham, Leicester and West Ham, and then on the Monday it's Sheffield United and Tottenham. We've then got one of our games in hand on the Wednesday against Leeds. Let's just check Liverpool. see what their schedule is looking like. So they've got Champions League quarterfinals. So they've had Man City and drawn 0-0, and then on the Wednesday this week they've got Man City again in that quarterfinal. So they'll miss out. So we'll have actually played, by the time we close this episode out, we'll have played 2 more games than Liverpool. So we need to pull out another win. And we've got Leeds at home next up. Right, here we go then. Leeds up next at the Emirates. Just a couple of changes from the side that won against Newcastle. Reina and Icone both come into the team. Of course, Reina scoring a goal off the bench. Esposito, who scored 2, does remain on the bench today. He's only recommended for 75 minutes of action. So we're going to see how the first half goes. We may bring him on at half-time if it's not going our way. The only other change on the bench, Milinkovic comes back into the side. We've taken out Bukayo. No, have we taken Bukayo Saka out? I was meant to take Saliba out. Let's take Nketiah out of there. We'll put Bukayo Saka on the bench because he can also be a good impact sub for us. But let's get into this game. We need another 3 points on the board. Hopefully that confidence is now starting to build in the team. Right, come on boys, here we go again. Another big 3 points to play for. If we actually win this game, it would put us top of the table. So I'm really hopeful for a positive performance today. Szoboszlai into the box. Ibanez, the big centre-back, gets his 4th goal of the season. And a perfect start for us in this game. That's exactly what we wanted to see, just to calm the nerves a little bit. Of course, a lot of these boys have been in title challenges over the last few seasons. Last year we managed to come through it and we managed to win it. And there is that updated league table. As it stands, we sit top with a game in hand as well. Leeds are not going to take this lying down though, as Ibanez brings down the ball out of the air. Here's Icone. Ibanez once again finds Aouar, and he goes all the way back to Ramsdale in our goal. Let's have a nice slow and steady build-up. Lovely ball out wide towards Max Aarons, who's had a really good season this year. Can he get the ball into the box, though? Pull back towards Aouar. To the back post, Reina's there, and it's a Reina header once again. And 20 minutes in, we are firmly in control of this match. Lovely run down that right-hand side from Aarons. Great ball into the box from Houssem Aouar, who still remains unhappy at the moment. I think if we were playing this a bit longer, we'd probably have to sell him in the summer. But it remains 2-0 and a really, really good start for us. Onside easy as well. Here come Leeds, though, with Calvin Phillips still at the club. Goes all the way back to his defence. And they're just playing it around a little bit at the moment, but we've seek the initiative. Here's Reina going right through the middle. Can he find a pass? Reina shoots just over the top of the crossbar. I'd quite like to get Luka Jovic a goal. We need to really kind of up his game a little bit because he's been quiet while he's been filling in for Esposito. But at the half-time break, we do lead. We're just going to keep the boys fired up. I don't want this performance to drop in the second half. Oh, we've got an injury. That's not what we want to see. Max Aarons has had to go straight off. Never looks good. Potential thigh injury. We'll take him off. We've, of course, got an adequate replacement in Hector Bellerin, so he'll enter the field of play. And with 25 minutes to go, we're looking nicely in control at the moment, but Leeds may have something to say about that. Aouar does really well in central midfield to nick the ball. Finds a ball back to the substitute Bellerin, who skips past one, gets taken out by Mateus Nunes. And Leeds will probably come forward, but they've given the ball away. Here's Jovic, back to Barella. Bellerin, the substitute once again, gets into the penalty area. Oh, it's a little bit of a mess, but it is cleared away by that Leeds defence. The third goal wins us the game, and we do get it. And it's Giovanni Reina who's coming into form at the right time. Lovely goal. And with 20 minutes to go, it's another 3 points. And it's really, really helping our goal difference as well. Szoboszlai, what a pass. Straight to Reina, and it's in the net. All right, couple of changes just to finish the game off as Leeds clear the ball away once again. We've brought on Esposito just to give him a few more minutes. And we've also brought on Ortiz. We've not seen as much of him just lately. So Ortiz comes on in attacking midfield for Szoboszlai. Here's Barella. Finds the ball into the box. Reina's looking for his hat-trick. Taylor. Ortiz is there. Somehow it's not gone in. And it's cleared off the line. So with just a few minutes to go, we're going to win this game comfortably. We have dominated. Leeds have offered nothing. They've had one measly shot on goal, but it's a 3-0 victory for us. Amazing performance. It puts us to the top of the league. I told the boys that that is a good win. Well done. And here is that updated league table. Of course, we have played 2 games more than Liverpool, and if they win both, they will go above us, but I'd sooner have the points. And Max Aarons is going to be out for 3 to 4 weeks, so we'll leave it to the physio. Bellerin's going to get that game time now, but we do have some really, really bad numbers in terms of injuries at this moment in time. However, it's another massive win for us. 2 massive wins today. Puts us top of the table. 6 games to go. Can we do it? That is going to be the key question. We'll find out a bit more in the next episode. We're going to come back for the games against Brighton at the Amex, where we never seem to do that well. And Brighton are in 6th in the table at the moment. They're having an incredible season. And we'll round the next episode up back at the Emirates as we take on 4th placed Manchester City, who never quite got going this season. I'd say that they are out of the title running, and it's between ourselves, Manchester United and Liverpool. Manchester United actually play the day before we do. And by the time we've played Brighton, we'll have played 3 games more than Liverpool as well. So we need to keep those points going. But guys, thank you so much for watching today. As always, massively appreciated. If you've enjoyed, please do drop a like on the video. Don't forget to subscribe as well if you are new. And I'll catch you guys in the next one.